I don't know if this comes out on the video, but that is not quite vertical, but it's pretty steep. We've finished with the river crossings now. Now we're in the climb up to Sunrise Peak, and Oliver informs me we've got about 1,000 metres to climb over 3k, so pretty steep. I think for comparison, Travis Sabine descent was about 800 metres over 4k a few weeks ago, so this is pretty steep. And I'm glad that it's dry because it's pretty rooty, and yeah, there's some rocks too. More roots than rocks today though. Boots are still slippery from the river crossing and still scorching. There's always a lot of water still going up towards the sun. So we're still climbing up to Sunrise Peak. Doc says it's 7k, 6.4k in 7 hours for this track, and I can see why. It's steep, bloody steep. A lot of bird life though. You can probably hear a few tuis there. Whatever that was, tui, bellbird, definitely a tui there. We've also heard a kia, it's pretty cool. So, not much of a track now. We've still got a few orange poles thankfully, but we're just bush bashing through this combination of flax and fecking sharp spear grass. Can't really see too much about where you put in your feet. It's a view from Sunrise Peak. It's taken us about an hour to go 600 metres. It's bloody steep and not really a track. There was a few poles thankfully, but lots of spear grass and basically using the foliage to grab a hold of and climb up. Got a few cuts as well along the way. Slipped on my ass once. Slipped down about 10 feet actually. That was a bit worrying. Still climbing.
Yeah.
Hopefully not for much longer, and then down to the campsite for a well-earned bit of dinner and rest. What a view!
1663.
Hey, it's 7:45 and we are in bed. I can say this is the hardest walk I've ever done. I think I was too tired to even eat. I had to force it down. And I'm aching in quite a few places. Got a few blisters. The knees aren't happy. It's a little bit cold, but hopefully got enough layers. Yeah, that was a tough walk. Steep enough up through the bush. Then after the bush line, it was even steeper and a lot of bush bashing. That was pretty tough. Walking along a slanted slope a lot of time, and then navigating and climbing up and down over boulders and the karst landscape, trying to make sure we didn't fall down those chutes. We got lost a few times. We didn't quite make Poverty Basin, which is where we were planning on camping, but we're not too far away. But it was about 7 o'clock I think when we got here, so we decided to set up camp and quickly get some food. There were some dark clouds on the horizon. I want to get camp set up before it rained. Hasn't yet, fingers crossed it might not. At least the cloud cover means it will be slightly warmer tonight. But now I think I'm going to sign off and see you in the morning.
I think I should change color of t-shirt when I go tramping. White for summer, black for winter.
That was not fun. Sliding around the side of the peak behind me. A pretty steep slope. We had to go across it, so your feet are constantly trying to pitch downhill. Lots of spear grass too, bloody stuff. I did not enjoy that. Most of my feet are sore and my knees are grumbling. Stunning scenery though, it really is stunning scenery. But it's fucking hard work. And another one of these steep descents through the bush. I don't know if it's because my feet are already sore, my knees are tired. But this feels a lot harder than the one on Traverse Sabine. I'm not sure it's as steep. It's a lot more windfall, not so much of a pronounced track. Yeah, slow going for me. Meanwhile, there's Oliver. It's probably been down there for about half an hour. It's probably made a cup of tea. So we made it to the hut. Quite a drop in altitude, about 1,000 metres. Currently, at least, we're the only people here. Bit of a rare one that has a, well, I assume it's rare, open fire rather than a wood burner. Means it does stink of old fire in here. But should be a cosy out night's sleep, at least for me, more comfortable, warmer. Long day today, 22k roughly, following a route along the Fyfe River. 22k is a lot of k, so we set our alarms at 6:30 and we're out for 7:30 as soon as it's light enough to see. Head torch helping for the stars track. It's tough going. Yep, you got it, roots, rocks, very slippery, very narrow path up and down the bank. Knees still hurting from yesterday. Lots of ferns covering the track, so you're never quite sure if your footing is going to be good or not. I don't know how many k we've done. I don't want to know, to be honest, because I don't want to know how much is left. But thankfully, it's not raining. Day 3 done. Fyfe River Route done. I think I can honestly say that's one of my least enjoyable walks ever, which is a shame because it's also one of the longest. Yeah, when you're not in the river or crossing the river, up and down the banks on precarious little tracks, which are really steep, often only a foot wide, and always slippery. Spend so much time watching my feet on this track, always feeling like I'm about to slip on something, twist an ankle, twist a knee, fall into the river below me. Really hard going on my knees as well, and mentally exhausting, just constantly watching your footsteps.